Hello, Slamming everyone. How's everybody? I hope everybody is good. Um, I'm here once again with a video because recently, few days back, I met a mother in one of the institutes that I take my son to, and she was bringing her son on spectrum, and she asked me that now his son is a teenager, and he is having trouble with self-identity. And she asked me that how am I able to handle that with my son, and how am I able to, and how can I help her, giving her some tips and helping her out so that she can help her son with this struggle. Now my son isn't a teenager yet, he's 7 years old only right now, but I do know that self identity is very important, and I do know that I've started working on that. I think when he was 5, I started working on that. And I feel, I'm not sure, inshallah, I feel pretty confident that the way I'm taking care of his self identity, inshallah, when he'll be in that age, when he's older, he is in that teenage zone in which things are going to change rapidly, he would be very confident about who he is, and that is what my target is. So hopefully that is going to work out. But she requested me that if I can make a video about it, or if I can post about it and share some tips and techniques that how mothers can benefit from it. So I thought that why not, let me talk about it, because self identity for anyone is very important. And I feel like that like if we talk about self identity, forming one is about working out who you are and what your values are. It's an important part of I think adolescence for all teenagers, and it can be more challenging self identity for autistic teenagers, of course, than any other typically developing teenager, and they might also find it hard to see themselves as valuable community members with the skills and strengths they have. So I think this is partly because autistic teenagers often have trouble recognizing and managing their emotions. And I've talked about it many times in my previous posts and videos. That how, as children, when they are young, you can start working on how they can, and teaching them how to self-regulate their emotions. I've uploaded, and it's on the YouTube channel as well. And this can make it difficult for them to like them to work out how they feel about themselves, how they feel about certain issues, how and what their values are, and how will they react to those certain issues. So also autistic teenagers might find it harder to learn about themselves from being around their peers. For example, if your child might be unsure of how they fit into or relate to their peers, or your child might notice for the first time that they are different from their peers, or your child might not be interested in their peers, right? And then there are the usual adolescence ups and downs. There's so many things going on when your child enters into the teenage. Your child might be feeling more ups and downs than they used to. And this could be for many reasons: physical change, emotional change, social change, psychological change. And not for one reason, I think in particular. There are so many. We can like pin it down to so many reasons. So I feel like that helping your autistic teenagers with self identity is very crucial. And if you start working out, as I said, I started working out with my son right in this age, I feel like it will be more helpful. Autistic teenagers with self identity. Autistic teenagers will probably need your help to build their self identity. They can't do it by their own. And building a positive self identity is important for your child, because it will also help your child to build up their self esteem and self confidence. So I think what my practical ideas are, and what I could research about it and talk to different professionals, and I listed few downs. First that I could come up with was talking about diversity. Like you can talk your child about how everybody has their own strengths, their interests and challenges, which is what make everybody interesting. Now this can help your child to see themselves as valuable and worthwhile as well, and everyone else around him. You can also help your child understand that people can look, can speak, can think, can act differently, and from each other, and that's completely okay. And this is why him or her acting differently is completely okay as well. We can do it through social stories, and professionals working with your child will be able to help you out with that. So do talk to your therapist, and do talk to your professionals who are dealing and helping your child. They can help that started working out with that, and will give you tips as well that how they can improve in these areas. Second point that I came up with was meeting others. Like if your child joins an activity that they enjoy, like sports or any kind of music, anything which will help them build a better sense of their strengths, they can enjoy and feel, and they will feel that they have a better fit in. So it is also a good chance for your child to develop and practice their social skills, mixing with the other teenagers who might have or have autism. But because they will have similar ideas of fun, so it will be easier for them to mingle with the group or with the people. So getting involved with other autistic teenagers can help your child to understand more about autism as well, and how it's part of other people's identity. So your child can share their own experiences with their and they will have this understanding that, you know what, they are going to understand me because they have been through the same. So that can be very helpful as well. One thing that I do a lot with my child is that I make him think about himself, thinking about me. Now, why is this important? Because as me, if I put myself, I had struggled as a teenager from with my self identity. I am not on spectrum. I was a typically developing child. But for me, it was such a big struggle. And then I imagine someone who was already having emotional challenges, how will they feel about that? I felt like that this is something that I will start working with my child um, way sooner, so that he is very strong when he is in that age. So I do that a lot with him. Now, this can encourage your child to think about what they like, what they don't like, what their personality is like. For example, whether they are artistic, they're polite, they're outgoing, they're introvert, they're extrovert, things like that. What words they would use to describe themselves to others. You know, those who can't speak, like my child is non pre-verbal right now, I give him those words. And then maybe once, inshallah, when he start talking, he will provide me some of his words that he feels is best fits for him. And one way to get to your child thinking about themselves is to help you child create a all about me book. This is something that I found online, and felt it. This is so interesting. Now, this can include pictures, like things your child likes, the pictures of the friends, family members, hobbies, and achievements. And what I do is that I have that. I'm not saying that. And what I do is that I have that. I'm not saying that if everybody should go out and buy that. I've forgotten that. Oh, the camera that takes out the picture instantly, Instamax. I got it once when I was in Malaysia, and what I do is that I keep it with me. Whenever I feel like that I need to capture this moment, I take a picture and I add it in his All About Me book. And sometimes when he is not into reading or not into doing anything, I just take that All About Me book and sit with him, and then we go through his journey, what he likes, what he has explored about himself, what he has accomplished, and things like that. And then what I feel like that his confidence suddenly boosts up. So you can even add drawings or crafts that your child has created in the past. Like just keep it safe. Even school, if your child goes to school reports, teachers comments, things that they will encourage your child, you can add it in All About Me book. And when your child comes up with the list of words to describe themselves, that can go in that book as well. And I'm waiting for that day, one day when my son will start using words and to describe himself. I'm going to add that in that book. Third thing that I could come up with was knowing about family. Your child's self identity also comes from knowing about their family. You could show your child things like your family photographs, include these in the same book, All About Me book. It might also help your child to hear about your experiences when you were growing up as a teenager, especially if your child doesn't have a lot of support from their peers and friends. they will be able to relate with your experiences. So to talk to them when you were a teenager, what was happening, how were you having the similar feelings, and how you, uh, came over it, and how were you able to find your strengths, and how then you use them as strength to socialize. How were you able to come over that? And I feel like that these are the techniques that, no matter if your child is a special need or not, you should do this with your child. And talking about your life, being open about it, will help your child understand that, you know what, if my mother, if my father can go through this as well and can be successful, so can I. And this is what they want. This is the support that they need. And I feel like that if they have this, they can achieve anything in their lives. So these were the few techniques that I could think of, and I hope that this will help you in improving self-identity in your teenagers. And mothers who still have who are still struggling with their self-identity, apply some techniques to yourself as well, because as a mother I can understand how you must be feeling, how your all the light has now been shifted to your child. But do share some light with them and think about yourself too, because this is important. If you are not thinking about yourself, it will not be like, in the end you will get frustrated, you will get stressed out, and then eventually it will have a negative impact on your child and their journey. So I hope that this would be helpful. Do let me know if you need any guidance with self identity, if you want any more information. I'll research more, I'll meet more professionals, and then I'll get back to you with that. Thank you so much, guys. Take care.